Okay, I've pulled up the portal and I'll go ahead and launch the app. I'm logged in as an admin user. And the home page is looking good. The About page looks good. We've got our sponsor logos. Let's make sure we've got our disclaimer modal. It's loading there. It's loading here. Let's go to the viewer. Loaded. Disclaimer modal looks good. Let's go ahead and zoom in closer so we're not quite so high and select maybe temperature and load that. Got the loading GIF, our imagery's coming in. That's looking good. Okay, let's try dropping a point, maybe out here, and extend our time range and do plot AOI. Okay, there we go. It's pretty broken up, but we've got some values there. So that looks good. Let's go ahead and try and load a boundary. I think I'm going to go choose a file, go to downloads. Let me select points first. Let's just test our validation. Uploading the file. Okay, only shapefiles with polygons are supported. That's good. That means it opened it. And let's try this. And remember, this is working in the temp directory, and then it's going to copy it to the workspace. Okay, since we're using a service account, we can't really monitor this on the code editor. So we'll wait for maybe 30 seconds and try refreshing the page. There we go. The boundary is set to the US. If I load something, yeah, snow cover. Let's see how that works. See if it's clipped. And it is. So the app appears to be functioning. And the last thing that we need to verify is working is our REST API. So you can see I've got Postman here. One note is that I'm not in the virtual machine where we were testing before when we were developing. Instead, you can see behind here is the virtual machine running the production server, and I've installed Postman on the machine that's running that server, that virtual machine. So it's on the host system. So I installed Postman, and then I created the collection like we did before, and I created a new request called getTimeSeries, and then enter the IP address of your virtual machine that's acting as your server. And then remember, it's apps/EarthEngine API getTimeSeries. And then I revisited the tutorial and copied these parameters from the REST API tutorial to get them populated and switch back to key value edit. And then I set the authorization token. And again, you can review all of this in the REST API tutorial. So if I hit send, it sends it off. And you can see I've got a response here, and I've got my time series being printed out. Remember, we can change this orientation. I'm not really sure what these are, so if I change it to foo, then it will tell me what the valid things are. Oh yeah, dict, list, series, split. So let's try dict and send that. Yep, it's returning that format. Let's try split. Excellent. So the REST API seems to be working fine. Our app is up and running and good to go.